morning. So, my name is Danelle Rich. I am at my home in Connecticut here doing an webinar for you. This is a brief presentation of a company called Qivana, and this is what I saw a little over a year ago in April of 2011. My husband and I were introduced to this company, and almost a year since, a little over 10 months. And it's funny because as I was preparing for tonight, I was thinking about how last Valentine's Day we were in foreclosure. Things were a lot different than this Valentine's Day. We didn't exchange any gifts or flowers or cards because things were so bad for us at our home here. We own 3 small businesses. Our main breadwinner for years was construction, and up until about 18 months ago, things were good, and then the dropped out for us. I do have my real estate license as well as own small businesses. Things just haven't been the same in the last year and a half to 2 years. So we ended up in foreclosure. It was a really tough on our marriage, and it was tough on us health-wise and emotionally. And this company introduced to us by Debbie and Luz Mayo. They are our accountants and good friends for many years, and they said, you guys need to take a look at this company. There weren't bells and whistles that went off. It wasn't like, oh, yay, answer to our prayers. It was certainly just a reason. I looked at it, and I looked at the paper that he handed us, and he said, we can't afford to not take a look at it. Let's just hear it out. So that's what tonight is. I'm just going to show you the presentation we saw, tell you about this amazing company that is generating phenomenal income for us right now. It's only getting better every month. And we are finally out of foreclosure and able to pay bills. And I'm a big mom of 2, have a lot going on. So if you don't have a lot of time, this is a perfect business to get involved in. You can work your daily schedule anytime you want, day or night. Most of it can be done from home. And if you're not good with computers and tech, or you're in sales, you don't have to be in this business. It's a really easy business to do. And I'm going to do the company, show you the kind of money that can be made, and we're going to get started. It is located in Provo, Utah. We are a little over 2.5 years old, and we are a pharmaceutical-grade natural products company, which means we have Fortune 500 standards for safety and efficacy. Our products are unlike any other products on the market in the sense that we have third-party verification testing on products monthly, which means the products are test-batched for toxins, heavy metals, and contaminants, and we make sure that the products that go out to the world are the purest and the safest, and have science behind them that are truly demonstratable and remarkable. So when you're able to look at a product and say, here's the research behind it, here's the safety behind it, that's a pretty powerful thing to put on the market. And really right now in this market of products, there aren't many companies that do have those types of standards and spend money, the millions of dollars that we do to make sure what we put out to market is of the highest quality and actually delivers results. I predict that Qivana is going to be the largest natural product company in the world. My background is corporate sales. I've been in sales many years. And that statement is a little beyond that because really, truly, that's a statement to make. And many companies do tout that they're going to be the next billion-dollar company and that this is their company is the only company to join. But there's some pretty big differentiators that I saw with Qivana that I've not seen in other companies. And I had looked at companies out there like Max GXL and Monavi and Melaleuca and Life, and they're all amazing companies that have done millions in sales. But there were differentiators with Qivana that I was really impressed with. And some of the numbers and data that I'm going to give you are pretty remarkable. We've only been on the market for a little over 2 years with our products. We've already done $37 million in sales, broken the records of the 15 companies that have done billions of dollars in sales a year. Yvonne, Mary Kay, Primerica, Tupperware, they're all billion-dollar a year company or more. Qivana has beat out all of those companies and we're breaking records. So I was really impressed with the numbers and how quickly this company is bringing in high sales numbers. 7 out of 50,000 direct sales companies that have ever been born since Avon, we are one that's headed to become the next billion-dollar company. Base sales progress, and truly what I see tonight is remarkable. So I'll show you a little bit more about how business, who runs our company. These guys have run some of the largest companies in the world. our direct sales before we get started on Qivana's details. The Wall Street Journal just published this about 8 months ago, talking about when 2010 direct selling companies generated over $125 billion in revenue in over 150 countries around the world, and it employs over 75 million men and women. And I had some preconceived notions about direct sales before I got involved, aka network marketing, and that wasn't something that I was really impressed with. I had seen some companies do well, and I'd seen some people make some big money, but my perception wasn't one that was good. What I'm happy to say, 10 months later, after living it, eating, sleeping, and breathing it for 10 months, it's the most extraordinary jobs I've ever had. I have more free time, and I'm making more money part-time than I was full-time, and I've had some pretty amazing sales jobs. So to be able to bring in the kind of money we're bringing in for 10 to 12 hours a week of work, you can't put a price on that. It's giving me more time to go to the gym, be with my children, go on field trips, yet I'm generating paychecks that I used to make in 2 weeks of full-time 9-to-5 work and this commuting. From March 2009 to May 2011, the top 7 publicly traded direct selling companies average increase in stock price of over 268%. That happened right after the 2008 stock market crash. So it's important to know that a lot of people need to be creative about bringing in money in this really tough economy, and more people are turning to companies that are home-based businesses. And this is the one that I believe is the best one on the market right now. So for considering a direct selling business, one is a home-based business with huge tax write-offs. The average tax write-offs are $12,000 to $15,000 a year on average. So you're going to be putting about $500 to $1,000 in your pocket every month from the minute you sign in to any home-based business. That's one thing that really was exciting for Don and I. Second is choosing your own part-time hours. I'm way too busy. I have 15 staff members, 3 businesses, payroll, admin, I do all of that, take care of the kids, soccer practice, school lunches, any busy executive, any busy mom, dad can do this business. We have retirees. We have 18-year-olds all the way up to retirees doing this business. We have attorneys, doctors, nurses, school teachers, small business owners, entrepreneurs. I have several millionaires on my team through Qivana, but that are millionaires in their regular life. And I have everyone of every race, color, creed joining my team across the country. This is not going to interfere with your current job, which is great. Most of us are working our businesses full-time and then also working our Qivana businesses part-time in our spare hours. The average hours you'll work are about 7 to 10 hours a week. I work it a little more because I'm helping my team by presenting for them all over the coast here in the Northeast. And I pour time into it because I like to be one of the top earners in the company, and I would like to retire in the next few years with my husband. So that potential this has, if that's not what you're looking to do, I have plenty of people out of the hundreds on my team that are just looking to make mortgage payments, car payments, and get out of debt, and they're doing that in a 5 to 10 hour a week window. It's a finite amount of time because the timing, that's huge. What you need to know about this is really truly the reason we even plunked the money down that we didn't have to get into the business and we made investment was the timing. Qivana is about to enter momentum. We are doing skyrocketing sales right now. 10 months into the business, I am watching our company explode right in front of my eyes. Our paychecks are going up, which is wonderful, but more importantly, I saw the potential in this company to roll momentum, a 3 to 5 year run where a company brings in millions of distributors. And in doing so, an average person working an average amount of time positions themselves prior to that can really make no money. What part to that? This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you're thinking, well, I'll join and I'm going to make millions and do nothing, that's not how this works. I'm looking for genuine people who really want to make something of their lives, who are going to work hard in a small amount of time a week, but put quality hours and work this business. All I do is be enthusiastic, teachable, and ready to make some money. And I'm here, commit 110% to my team to help mentor you, to get you making paychecks as soon as possible. And that we're hitting now with this 3 to 5 year run, that momentum we're going to go through, that allows people to make very good income. And there are people who will make absolute fortunes in this company. No doubt we will have thousands of millionaires and multimillionaires. Will you be one of them? That's up to you, and whether or not you have that determination to put the sacrifice in to become one of those top earners. The income you can bring in is unlimited. It is capped out at $1 million a month. I have no idea who will make the $1 million a month check, but we will be sending out checks for $1 million a month to the top earners in our company. It's a playing field. You can come in and make more than me. So that's what I love about this business. I come debt-free in a short period of time, and I think that was also very attractive to us because prior to Qivana, we thought it would take almost a decade to pay off all of our debt and to make our retirement back, and we sold our heavy equipment. We got rid of our 401k just to save our home. So to know in the next 12 months we're going to be set is really something that I can't bottle that excitement over the internet. But if it resonates with you, then definitely this is a company you need to take a look at. Our founders, amazing guys. I've worked for some pretty amazing management teams and some other millionaires, but these guys are some of the best in the industry. The four younger gentlemen you see have run some of the top direct sales companies in the world, Nu Skin, Zango, and Daisha Noni. They've taken them from non-existence to million and billion-dollar status. Those companies are also hugely profitable and known all over the world. And the older gentleman you see, Derek Hall, he has the best resume of all. He ran McKesson Pharmaceuticals, been involved in pharmaceuticals for 25 years, been involved in nutraceuticals for 20 years. He has 45 years combined in nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals. He's ran companies. He took McKesson from $10 billion to $23 billion in less than 10 years with no merger acquisitions. He's a marketing genius. He's like a funny. I love this man. He knows what he's doing, and he's done it many other times. So, you know, people brag about what they're going to do. Really what we look at is what people have done in the past, and their track records speak volumes. This management team is phenomenal. We started with over $7 million in liquid capital. We are debt-free and cash flow positive since day one. We do not go public, and we have a 20-year plan to roll in 60 countries, which is really exciting. So we are capitalized to the tune of millions. We have one of the top doctors in the world, which I'm going to get into in a moment. And if you look at Derek Hall's resume, he ran Nature's Way, took them from a fledgling company, tripled their sales in 3 years. They're now the second largest retail brand in the world. You can feel ultra confident the men running our company know what they're doing. Doctors in the world, as I mentioned, are involved. Dr. Donald Lehman, Dr. Marcus Lowe, Dr. Isaac Ilias, Dr. Lowe, an incredible man who is actually the #1 naturopathic physician in the world. He just took a 5-year contract for an international TV to do like a huge celebrity over in Europe, and he is one of our scientific advisory board members and has created some of our products. Dr. Donald Lehman is #1 in the world for metabolism. He's done 32 years of research to look these guys up. We are not number 5, they're not number 20 in the world, they're not number 102, they're #1 in their field, and they have partnered with Qivana, and these are not endorsers. We do pay them to say, use our products. The guys create our products. Dr. Ilias is an independent business owner, as I am and many other people are, but he's created some of our products, and this man, Dr. Ilias, I consider him the Dr. Oz of our company. He's incredible, and his lifelong pursuit is to eradicate cancer, and he's done some pretty incredible stuff. So marries traditional medicine and natural medicine. That's really where the world is going. There's a global shift away from pharmaceuticals, and Qivana is positioning themselves as a global leader in natural products that are the safest on the market, and we will be first to marketplace with things that have never been seen before. And some of the plans I'm going to show you have never been seen before by the world. Gold medal champions in Qivana, very cool. When I got involved, there was just Micah Ruzio, Dan Jansen, and Bonnie Blair, all gold medal champions, all icons. But now we've got Nadia Comaneci, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Bart Connor, and many other Olympians coming in direct sales history. There have never been this many gold medal Olympians in one company. They are not paid, nor are there any contracts or endorsements. These come in just like we did, put their credit cards down and became independent business owners. And our team is one of the fastest growing in the company because of these guys. They love the products, they love the products, and to get them in the company is not like you and I, where we're just like, yeah, let's do this. This takes months of vetting the company, doing their due diligence, living on the products, and you can feel really assured that these guys are they are building an international business with us, bringing our products global. Patriots, we have 12 of the starters, I'm a Giants fan for any of you Patriots fans. Some of the Giants are also on our products. Some Chicago Bears, XFC fighters, UFC fighters. As the months go on, I'm watching more and more amazing athletes come in. David Ledbetter, one of the top golf pro trainers in the world, I believe he is the #1 in the world, is in our company growing a business. He was on our national call last night. We also have some NASCAR guys, just amazing to see the caliber of Jim coming in, NFL, NHL, more and more. So if you know world-class athletes or you know anyone that is in professional sports or collegiate sports, they are the people we after as well, because once they get on our products and see how phenomenal they are, it's changing for your business and it's life-changing for them as athletes. The wellness market is a $1.9 trillion market. When as I mentioned earlier, during the 18 months that we were dealing with foreclosure, many sleepless nights. I don't want to get emotional at it right now, but many of us, we laid up wondering at 51 years old how my husband was going to get out of the construction business. How are we going to re-educate him to do anything other than be a builder? How are we going to bring money in when, the bills were still coming, whether or not we had money coming in or not? And it just felt we were drowning in debt. So when we realized that we could position ourselves in a market that's booming instead of one dying off, that was really powerful. Without having to go back to college, without having to go further into debt, we literally put our card down and got Qivana, and in 4 days made our money back, signing 3 people in. So that was amazing. We were literally debt business in 4 days, and then by our 3rd week, we made a check for $4,700. And that to me was right then and there. We knew we had to put more of our eggs in our Qivana basket. And since then, we've been bringing in tens of thousands of dollars for the work we've been doing. Here's what we're moving into. We're in the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Vietnam, and Germany. We're moving into Russia, Brazil, Japan, China, Malaysia, the UK, India, and if I forgot, forgive me. We have an incredible team that have already opened up countries multiple times, have the connections needed to open up in the customs within those countries. And as we open new global markets, your check grows, your business grows. If you sign someone and know someone in Japan, you now have a team in Japan. If you have someone who knew someone in Texas, you have a team in Texas. We have 16 states underneath us already, which is amazing, and we've only four of those states are from people that we brought in. So our team just keeps growing and growing right from home. A little bit on the baby boomers, Generation X, and Generation Y. All 3 demographics for the first in the history of the U.S., of the world. All 3 demographics natural products before pharmaceuticals. It's a very powerful statement to make. Should you understand more of why it's a $1.9 trillion market. Because so many people are looking for alternatives and prevention, and the baby boomers are all, if you don't know this, retirement age, and of those that can retire, only 6% of retirement age baby boomers can afford to retire. That's a sickening statistic that's bringing in so many baby boomers because they want their retirements back. They want money in their pockets. They want to enjoy their life. And how many can when there's not enough money in the bank to pay for groceries and for car payments and for, their mortgages? So we have over 40,000 people we've already employed in Qivana, and we're creating jobs all over the world as we speak. A little bit of products. It's important to know the products we have. We're bringing out multiple product systems, and we'll be launching a product system every year, which is we'll be able to reinvent ourselves and keep growing our sales over and over again. You don't want to brand yourself as a juice company or as a weight loss company or as a vitamin company. You will be able to have multiple systems come out year after year so you can grab more market share, which I thought was really brilliant because what I did for a living for so many years. It was all about me learning and growing my market share in the companies I was in. So I saw it and I thought, wow, we could bring any system we want every year, and that will continue to capture market share, which is important for you to know if you invest your time in a Qivana home-based business. First system is a core system. It hits digestion, immunity, detoxification, and inflammation and pain. And this system is off the charts amazing. This one is like crazy in Vietnam. the countries that we're open in, but in Vietnam we're doing record sales because in the Asian countries they love natural products. So our probiotic hits digestion is different because it has a tri-sphere shell, which is 3 layers, and it gets down to the lower intestine where it needs to be. Most probiotics on the market are rendered ineffective because they don't make it to your lower intestine where they need to colonize all good bacteria. So we're boosting immunity, safe for children and non-refrigerated. Absolutely an amazing product. Quite a few people giving us testimony on IBS and Crohn's disease, either being remission or having fantastic results. The core detox and defense of 6 medicinal mushrooms. It boosts the killer white T cells in your blood by 4 times the natural amount. It's there to boost immunity and support against chronic infection. One of my favorites, I've been sick once in 10 months. My husband's been sick 0 in 10 months, which is remarkable. We have young children at home. Corox gets rid of lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, and aluminum, as well as free radicals and radioactive elements in the body. Amazing products. What we're doing is get garbage system and boost immunity so your immune system can fight off the things it needs to fight off. And it's really these 2 products I get rave reviews about as well. We're having results with ADHD and autism as well. We're not making claims in our company because we cannot do that in the natural product industry. But what we can do is brag about results and true testimonies. We have quite a few testimonies on ADHD and so on. The symptoms of autistic children going much less and lowering their symptoms dramatically, which is really exciting. And it's no shock to anyone in the world that we're bombarded by toxins on a daily basis and chemicals. So if you can use a product that's all natural to get rid of them in the body, then obviously your system will work and function at a higher rate, and you'll see lessening of those symptoms, which has been really remarkable. The last is the Core Essentials. It's our crown jewel of a product. It looks like a pixie stick, and it's called the Immortality Herb. Pour it on your tongue. It's something that goes into your bloodstream within 5 to 10 minutes. Reduces blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, fatigue, acne, boosts immunity, and improves with arthritis. My husband's arthritis was off the charts, and he went from a scale of 1 to 10. He was an 11, and it was 3 with 3 weeks of using this. And he also had severe Lyme disease, advanced Lyme disease. So this product is something he takes 4 times a day. I have thyroid disorder that's pretty severe. I use it 3 times a day. It helps me to power my day, no naps needed. And I could go on and on about our essentials. This is a must-try whether you join Qivana or not. If you have pain, if you have inflammation, if you have arthritis, joint pain, cancers, tumors, ulcers, warts, gout, gastritis, gingivitis, I could name things that it helps. And there's over 40 things that's clinically employed to treat. So it's remarkable. It's sublingual, so it goes right in your bloodstream, and it gets to where it needs to go. Carpal tunnel as well. We have quite a few people, including my husband, whose carpal tunnel is completely gone, and that's an inflammatory condition. The MELC is our metabolic correction system. This was originally designed for athletes to put muscle on their body, and the side effect was that they were losing weight at a rapid pace and burning fat while building muscle. So there is nothing like this on the market. You can tell me you've done weight loss after weight loss, and so have I. I've done every system on the market, and this is the first that's gotten me down. I'm almost in a size 8 now, and I was pushing a 13, 14 after years of suffering from Hashimoto's disease. So no one can tell me this doesn't work. We have people that have lost 10, 20, 40, 50, 80 pounds. I have a guy who's watching right now who's with nearing 100 pounds, and it is just rave reviews on how much weight he's losing. He's putting muscle on. He's hitting the gym, and I'm proud of you, Kevin. Don't make me cry. Just myself to be able to feel free again and not hungry. I love to eat, and I'm the same as most people love to eat, and this is the first system where I'm hungry. We get rid of your cravings. We balance your blood sugar and your insulin, and this system works. So it's shakes and bars that are all natural, meant to boost the leucine in your system and create beautiful muscle tone, and that's what we want. And if you're thin and want to put on weight and you want to put on muscle, we even have bodybuilders using this. We have athletes using this, quite a few of the Patriots, as I mentioned, and many other athletes using it not to lose weight, but to put muscle and gain muscle and have better stamina in the gym and the field. So we use our shakes, our bars, 30 grams of protein protein, everything, amazingly great tasting, which is important when you're on any system. We have our resist and our boost. Our boost is all natural, and it's B6, B12, cayenne pepper, decaf green tea, and it's really energetic fat burner to boost your fat burning potential and actually lower your cravings, which I love. I do it 30 minutes before every meal. Metabolic resist, get rid of your sugar cravings, put it on your tongue, and if you do go to eat something sweet, you won't be able to taste it. It actually blocks the sugar receptors for up to 2 hours. We're going to go through this quick. She lost a ton of weight, but she went from 280 down to 138 for cholesterol in less than 8 weeks, and she's off 11 medications. I hear the stories every day of people getting off their meds. William lost 60 pounds off 5 meds. Beverly Bateman lost 40 pounds off acid reflux. Cindy Helton off new meds, was spending almost $500 a month in co-pays. Charlie Palmer off 3 medications for blood pressure. Jen Martin has now become a good friend of mine. Tell me that doesn't look like a different person. She's now a triathlete, and she's been losing weight like crazy. She lost 110 pounds. Absolutely the picture of health now. Soretta's off 3 meds. Morgan, he right here, this is his 90-day photo. He was her size. 90 days later, look at the difference in his muscle tone and how much he's lost. He Shake Yourself Slim test. Anyone in the company can join our Shake Yourself Slim. The prize year you'll see later is a Mediterranean cruise to Italy, Greece, and Croatia. It's going to be amazing. Timothy Deere, they've lost 205 pounds combined. Live in Tennessee. They're a picture of health now as well. Very exciting. We just saw them at our convention. All right. Our third system is on the market. We have 4 other systems coming out. We have one for called the weight loss for women, balancing the hormones of women across the globe and getting them to lose the weight that's very hard to lose during menopause. Tell me we have a huge market for that. Children's weight loss and fitness, that's going to be huge, getting kids off the couch, detoxifying their bodies, getting them to put muscle on and be energetic and be youthful for the age that we're seeing too many kids that are sedentary, too many kids with diabetes and cancer, and really at the core of what we do at Qivana. We want to really have, it's a revolution right now that's going on in our company. We are really changing the health and wellness of millions of people now across the globe. We have a system coming out for the brain. We are coming out with a system, actually this one is for the heart. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And for sports and athletic endurance. As I mentioned earlier, we will keep bringing out systems to market share and to hit the maladies that are happening all over the world. The one that's now that we just launched Saturday is causing great going on at my house here and for my team. It's a Nobel Prize winning science, was created by a Nobel Prize winning scientist. 10 years to formulate what we have put on the market. There are other products on the market that how we say, but they have nothing nearly even close to what we, Qivana, have done with this product. 20 to 80-year-olds are going to use this product daily. It works in 3 to 5 minutes. There are testable, measurable results. There's a test kit that comes with it, so you can see that the product's working. And we have worldwide exclusive rights to this new system, and my husband and I have already had really great results on day 4. So it's nitric oxide. It's called nitric oxide activator. If you're thinking, what is it? So was I. For those, it's not nitrous oxide. It's not that stuff that you get at the Grateful Dead concerts. Everyone's thinking this is a gas that's in the body, and as you age, it drops pretty much 50%. So at 40 years old, it's half of what it was at the age of 20. Every single cardiovascular disease in the world is linked to having low or no nitric oxide in your body. What we do is restore it. We cause, by taking this little pixie stick, causes your nitric oxide level to go up. We're not putting nitric oxide in. We're putting natural products in, and these supplements are a blend that no one else has, and it actually produces nitric oxide in the system. That oxide literally opens and expands your arteries, and you're immediately experiencing lower blood pressure, relaxation, and amazing. I'm going to just read this list to you. It comes your cardiovascular aging. As we age and our nitric oxide goes down, it causes shrink of the arteries, hardening of the arteries, and that's how plaque can build up as well. So by opening the arteries up, it is amazing what happens, but we've had people already raving about this this product. It supports brain cell function, communication, memory, and cognition. Why is that? Because when blood flow is restored to every part of the body and it's functioning at peak level, and that nitric oxide is going into the body and doing what it's supposed to do, you can actually feel the difference. It's really incredible. You can take up to 2 a day, morning and night, your first 30 days. Then all you need for life is 1 a day. There's a saliva you're going to take that actually tell you if you're deficient. Almost everyone that was at the convention was deficient. There were a few people who were normal. I saw some people who had absolutely no nitric oxide at all in their body. If you don't have level, you're at risk for stroke, heart attack, cardiovascular disease, hardening of arteries. It's a very, very scary thing, and this is the first I've ever learned this. So another thing I wanted to say, which I'm going to leave for last, is it improves sexual function for both men and women. Now, I'm not claiming that it's Viagra, but it can do the same thing because it's a vasodilator. So men, you'll need to use this for at least 30 to 45 days and get your tissues saturated enough with the nitric oxide to be able to get off and be able to get that same result and not be able to have to take your Cialis or your Levitra or Viagra. For women, those ladies watching, this is why it's different than anything else on the market. This is good for women that have low libido, men that have low libido, and actually going to have more fun. That's all I say. We're going to leave it on Valentine's Day. You're going to have more fun. Definitely getting rave reviews, lots of text messages from people on my team that are already trying it, and I believe it's going to drop the divorce rate across the globe. So thank you, Qivana, for coming out with this incredible product. Let's move on, because here's the last bit of this. Get involved. Basically, there's 3 things that's going through your mind. Can I make money? You can. You can make a lot of money. What you're at now is momentum. That's what we're going to be going through. We're entering it very soon. Right at the time a company hits the $15 million mark, companies go off like a shot. And our company is about to enter momentum. We're literally on the launch pad, and everything is fired up. We are growing by leaps and bounds. We grew 32% in January. We're up to hit 50% already. We're expecting 50% growth in February, and we're only halfway through the month. So really remarkable to see the numbers and how quickly we're growing throughout the world. If your other question in your head is, can I do it? That's what me for. That's what you have your sponsor for, the person who brings you in. We help train you. We have a unified training system that's absolutely extraordinary. And if you're teachable, this isn't a hard business to do. You're literally monetized for bragging about our company. Word of mouth advertising is where it's at, and that's what we do on a daily basis. We use word of mouth advertising to send our company across the globe and our products. If you're asking what I have to do, you really have to, as I just said, you literally come in and get to introduce the company like it was introduced to Don and I. And if you see someone has a need to make more money, you introduce them to Qivana and you send them to me or someone else on the team so they can explain the benefits and what Qivana has to offer them. If it resonates with them, they're going to join. There's no need to pressure people. That's not the culture we have in our company. If tonight it's resonating with you, you're going to want to know more and you're going to join. And if it doesn't, you just want to use the products, and that's great as well. We'd love to have you as a product user. And that's what your team will be made up of. And just so you understand, you don't have to bring hundreds of people in. My husband and I have only brought 28 people signed in to the visit. It's turned to 649 people as of today, and those 649 people are bringing in about $7,000 to $8,000 a month in income, and it just keeps jumping up every month. So, for a part-time job to bring in that kind of money, it's worth taking a look at and digging a little deeper on. And as I mentioned, will be a 3 to 5 year run where we grow 10 to 20%. We're already doing momentum numbers, and we're not even in momentum yet. You grow 2 teams. Once you're in the company, we'll explain this. This is really not the time to get into it, but you grow 2 teams. Very, very simple. So my 650 people are kind of almost evenly on both of my teams. Whatever those 2 teams do in product sales, you get paid on every week, every Friday. This is a little about the money you can make. Don and I are at diamond level. You can see it says we're at $10,000 a month. We hit a lot quicker than most people do, so we're not mature yet, but we will be at $10,000 a month, I believe, in the next 30 days. And the back end money, that's that column over to the right, the second one that says potential money, bonus money, that kicks in during momentum. So the diamond, you'd make it $40,000 a month. I don't know anyone who wouldn't love $40,000 a month. So these are the kinds of numbers you can do. These are real numbers showing you what you make in our company, and they're ultra accurate because I've been through gold, gold pro, platinum, platinum pro, and diamond already, and they're very, very, very close to what most of my team brings in. For our bonuses, I don't like to hype this stuff. Here's the good news. We incent you to do better in your business. We incent you to want to talk to people on a daily basis. Very smart thing to do, because if we were to pay your car payment monthly, I'm sure you're going to want to hit platinum, platinum pro, or diamond, and that's what our company does. Your choice of a BMW or Mercedes, they pay your car payment or your lease every month for having hit that once in a 4-week period. So, vacation, same thing. Every year there's a different vacation. This year it's Dream Week 2012. We are all going to Italy, Greece, Croatia, Bari, Italy. Oh my God, Venice, Bari, Dubrovnik, Croatia, Athens, Corpus, and Mykonos in Greece. It's going to be an amazing trip. You got to hit Platinum Star twice in a 4-week period, or Diamond once. When I tell you it's doable, every single person on my team that's working the business should be on the trip, and it's for 2. So you win the trip for 2 people. Airfare, it's going to be a momentous, monumental next November, this coming November. So we have that opportunity coming in to be on a trip of a lifetime. You can bring in-laws, that's your choice. You can buy them a spot on the cruise. But I just think this is, what business can you get into that they're going to give you a trip like this? Very, very amazing. All right, so I started in Qivana. It's $45 to buy a spot. So very, very quickly, especially now. 10 months ago, they didn't go as quick as they're going now because my business was so, but our teams grow 150 people a month on average. And once you get in and grab your spot, you have a choice. You choose, do I want to be a business owner? Do I want to be a product user? Most will fall into one of 4 categories, which I'll give you. One is you wouldn't touch us with a 10-foot pole, which we thank for checking it out. 2, you're ready to rock, you're ready to join like I was and my husband was, and you're ready to get started. 3, category 3 would be you're ready to get started, you just need to do some more due diligence, which I'm available and many other people in the company to help you dig into any due diligence that you feel is necessary to make an educated decision. And the last would be you're not looking to do the business, but you'd love to get on the products because you have some of these issues that products do help with, and we'd have you as a product user. So if you decide to come in the business end, it's $45, and if you decide to come in as a wholesale buyer, it's $45. The beauty is if you come in as a wholesale buyer and down the road you want to do the business, you've already got your spot on the team. You have 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 people under you, and you wouldn't even know it. So your team gets built for you while you're trying out the products. What I love about this is when you come in as a business owner, you grab your spot, and then you buy a business kit, and you're ready to rock. And we're ready to get you up and running and making money. As I mentioned earlier, we made our money back in 4 days. So you have 3 business kits to choose from, the 1,000, 500, or 250. The 250 is really just for someone who wants to try the product and be a wholesale buyer. There's no business tool. So if you're going to do the business, 250 is really not an option. The 100 and the 1,000 are what we call a business kit and a complete business kit. The complete business kit makes your money back faster than the 500. You bonus money the first 12 weeks. So now it's the best way to go. And I'm telling you, the $7 I would have paid, now that I know, I would have paid double that to get into this company. Anyone right now is hard in this economy, but you've got 30-day money-back guarantee on all the business kits and every product we sell, so it should make you feel really good about your decision. And as your team is to help you get started. Now, someone just asked me really quickly if the Prime is included. Yes, the Prime is now included in the new business kits that come out, so you'll get all 3 of our new systems to try. You get over $1,300 worth of product for the $1,000 buy-in. So you're getting $3 worth of free, all your business tools, your DVDs, your brochures, everything you need to get started in Qivana. It's a massive box. It's exciting when you get it. So that is it. Thank you so much for listening. We are done with our presentation. After you're going to see, it's going to lead you to a website called our Qivana info site, qinfosite.com, where you can do a little more due diligence and look around. If this resonated with you, if your blood is pumping a little, if you're thinking this might be something you want to do, I would love to have you on my team. We're going to have a heck of a ride, and it's an exciting year for us in Qivana. If you're looking to be a product user, welcome as well, Qivana. And I'm happy to answer any questions, but get back to the person who invited you, and God bless and have a great night.